in the rocks there, nice and wet for the bite. I'll give an update on my Gray's fly rod. As you've seen in my last video, it snapped on the Saturday, last Saturday. So on the Monday morning I phoned Gray's, explained what happened, and they said, yep, that's fine, we'll warranty it. However, because the rod's so old, they no longer make them and they don't have any parts lying about for them. So they said if I can show proof of purchase to say that I'm the original owner, they'd give us 50% off a new rod that's in the range, currently in their range. So that's all fine. However, can't find the receipt. Explained that. I've had the rods 15 years. No longer have the receipt. They said that's fine if you got the original warranty card. So here we go. They're going to try and find a loophole. So I was like, I haven't. So then they suggested going to the shop I bought it from. Now, this is where using a local tackle shop and sort of building a good reputation and a good bond with them comes in. So I went up to Keith Sports in Saltburn where I bought the rod. They want to keep records for a couple of years, which is fair enough, understandable. But what they did say is if Gray's get in touch, they could confirm that I bought the rod from them. So I then emails Gray's, tells them the situation. Straight away, got an email back saying, yep, that's fine. Please send us your broken rod. So happy days. So this is on the Monday. Posts the rod off to them on the Monday. I've got an email saying that it had been delivered because I sent it tracked. I got an email on the Wednesday morning saying it had been delivered. Now in the email Grace sent, it said once they receive the rod, their warranty team will be in touch within 3 to 5 working days. So about half an hour after receiving the email saying they'd received it, I get a phone call off them. They received the rod, they're happy with Keith Sports in Saltburn, sort of confirming I bought the rod from them and I am the original owner, and they've offered us 50% off a new rod. So I'm really happy with that service. Start to finish, it's been fantastic. The communication, everything, the way they treat you, the way they speak to you on the phone. Sorry, I'm just watching my rod tip. It's not doing much at the minute. However, the rod I wanted isn't in stock and it's on back order. So they're coming into stock on the 10th, which is Monday coming. And they said as soon as it comes in, I've made a payment, as soon as it comes in they'll post it straight out to us. So really, I can't say further than that. I'm really happy with Gray's. At first when they was wanting proof of purchase, the reason they want that is there's that many second-hand rods out there on the market. It was just to make sure I haven't just bought one off eBay, broke it, and then trying to claim. So yeah, it just proves it's important to keep a good bond with your local tackle shop. If I'd have bought that online, it could have been a right cheer one and I could have just had to cut my losses and buy a new rod. But I thought, for the money I'd paid for it, you know, to me it's an expensive rod. I think I paid 250 quid for it back in 2011. So for me that's an expensive rod. I know it's not to some, but it is to me. So I thought I'll give it a go. And yeah, big shout out to Keith Sports for that, and you know, local in Saltburn, fantastic shop, a lot of knowledge, a lot of tackle, a lot of everything, and a big shout out to Gray's for quite a smooth warranty process. You know, make your own mind up on as you will. I've heard like a few of my mates have said, oh, 50% off, I'd have asked for more, but you know, I'm happy with it. So that's all that matters really. So make your own mind up if it's worth it or not. I think it is. From now on, I'll return to a Gray's rod in the future when it comes to buying a new one. You know, if they'd have just sort of said no, you'll have to pay full price, etc., I'd have probably looked for a different brand, different rod. However, because they've been so good with it, I'll buy another Gray's rod in the future. I'm happy with the service. So yeah. In a bit.